Greetings, sports fans nationwide. You have entered the Sports Opinion Log here in Lex Anderson World. And last night, NBA action, the Lakers pushed to a third straight overtime for the first time since 1991. Without Anthony Davis, did they get the victory over OKC? And in a battle of the dynamic duos, Devin Booker, CP3 taking on Greek Freak Giannis and Chris Middleton, who came out on top, and the NBA's love of the three-pointer, in particular, the corner three, has not only revolutionized the game, but we're getting a lot of historic threes and franchise records being tied, set, or made. So if you're down with all things NBA Eastern or Western Conference, make sure you're subscribing to the channel and press the bell icon so you get that notification for the next upcoming future video, while I, the top 1%er and people sportscaster, break down the games in this video. Let's go. And this video is sponsored by Black Excellence Daily. Check them out on the gram at Black Excellence Daily. They're celebrating Black History Month, not 28 days, but 366 days with a special calendar and journal. There will be a link of that video in the description below, including a promo code SOL for Sports Opinion Log that you could use at checkout to get 10% off this uniquely created 366-day calendar and journal. Make sure to check it out. No Anthony Davis for the second straight game. Pushed to overtime for the third straight game. Once again, it is the king, LeBron James, who leads my and your LA Lakers to victory 114-113 final in overtime. The king was all over the place. 25 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds, including the tying three to send it into overtime and the defensive play that broke everything up at the end of overtime. Montrezl Harrell, 20 points. Dennis Schroeder, 19 points and 7 rebounds, as the Lakers have now won 6th straight game. And a quick did you know, the Lakers become the 7th team in NBA history to win 3 consecutive overtime games, last accomplished by Minnesota in January of 2007. And in a battle of the dynamic duos in the NBA, it actually turned into a handicap match. Greek Freak Giannis, left by himself, drops 47 points, but missed the potential game-winning 20-footer as the Phoenix Suns get the victory. Final score 125-124. Devin Booker, 30 points. CP3, 28 points, 7 assists. The Suns have now won 4 straight games. They snapped the Bucks' 5-game win streak, and Phoenix has won 7 of 8 games, and they are now at 15-9 on the season. Sports fans nationwide, dare I say it, dare I decree it, the prophet, yes I will. Phoenix Suns, CP3, he's working his magic. Him and Devin Booker are making things happen. And let's also give props to Devin Booker, who said he wasn't worried when Greek Freak took the shot that could have won the game. Ooh, the burn! Ooh, the burn! And of course, you all know I love any chance I get to make fun of Greek Dud, the fake MVP, the fake Defensive Player of the Year, as he drops 47 points. And it's all for naught in that loss. Brooklyn Nets taking on the Indiana Pacers. Of course, it would be the Brooklyn Nets who get the victory. Final score 104-94. Kyrie Irving, 35 points, 8 assists. The Beard, James Harden, 19 points and 11 rebounds for Brooklyn in the win. And of course, the good news is that Durant should be back Friday or Saturday, but hopefully he'll be on the court when they take on the Golden State Warriors, because you know, sports fans nationwide, that we need Durant to face off against his former Warrior teammates, Curry and Draymond Green. The losing side of things for the Pacers, they have now lost 4 games in a row. The Chicago Bulls, in a 129-116 final score victory over the Pelicans, rained down a franchise record 25 three-pointers, 9 of them by Zach Lavine, who had 46 points on the night, 8 by Coby White, who had 30 points, as they become the first set of teammates in NBA history to make 8+ three-pointers in a game. The Pelicans got scored. Zion Williamson had 29 points in the loss. Brandon Ingram, 21 on 6 of 19 shooting. And Lonzo Ball, 19 of his 21 points in the first half. Unfortunately, games when I last checked and still are won in the second half. In a 118-117 final score victory, the Dallas Mavericks edged out the Atlanta Hawks. Luka Doncic, triple-double, 28 points, 10 assists, and 10 rebounds. And, of course, there's a controversial play about Trae Young not getting a foul call, trying to run through a screen. Ignore it. The refs made the right call. It wasn't like the ball was in his possession. He was just trying to run through a screen. He fake initiated contact and then got all hot and bothered. But the loss, unfortunately, is what they did have to take, which is what they did take. If anything, Trae Young should be upset at himself for his abysmal shooting. 25 points, however, 8 of 22 from the field and 4 of 11 from 3. Karl Anthony Towns came back into town, suiting up for the Memphis Grizzlies. He returned after having been out since January 15th with COVID. However, his return equaled a loss, unfortunately. Final score, LA Clippers 119, Minnesota Timberwolves 112. Karl Anthony Towns did have 18 points and 10 rebounds in his return, but it wasn't enough as Kawhi Leonard had a season-high 36 points and Lou Williams came off the bench to do what he does best, dropping 27 points for the LA Clippers. And also that bum Patrick Beverley returned after missing multiple games with a knee issue. PG-13 missed his third straight game due to a swollen right toe. And unfortunately, again, for the Minnesota Timberwolves, their losing ways continue. They have now lost 3 in a row and 8 of their last 10 games. So like I, the Prophet, have once again decreed before, no matter who they put on the Minnesota Timberwolves, it just doesn't equate to winning basketball. Charlotte Hornets taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. It's the Grizzlies who get the victory, 130-114 final score, as the Memphis Grizzlies hit a franchise record 23 three-pointers on the night, including Kyle Anderson, who made a career-high 6 three-pointers, 4 of them from the same corner. Can someone get on defense, please? Kyle Anderson had 27 points on the night. Dylan Brooks, 20 points. Desmond Bane and Grayson Allen each chipped in 18. Ja Morant, 15 points and 11 assists, as the Grizzlies are finally back on the winning track after having lost 4 straight games. Gordon Hayward and Malcolm Bridges each had 15 points apiece in the loss. And keeping with the theme of three-pointers, Toronto Raptors, Washington Wizards. The Raptors get the victory, 137-115 final score, as the Raptors dropped 19 three-pointers on the night, and at least 7 Raptors made at least 1 three-pointer. The saddest part about this game, though, honestly, is what I had said before. Russell Westbrook, his career was DOA, dead on arrival, when he arrived for the Washington Wizards. He didn't play on Monday. They got the win. He returned last night. He had 23 points, 19 in the second half. He also added 7 rebounds and 6 assists. But however, the Washington Wizards are 2-13 with Westbrook in the lineup. And guess what? They're 4-3 without him. I think, unfortunately, the Wizards need to make a move and see who's willing to take Westbrook and his exorbitant salary off their back, because this is clearly not a match made in heaven, but it is a match made in hell. A happy birthday to Paul Millsap. Season high 22 points on his 36th birthday as the Nuggets stomp out the Cleveland Cavaliers. Final score 133-95. The Joker finished with a double-double, 12 points and 12 assists, and it is the Cleveland Cavaliers' 5th straight loss and their most lopsided loss of the season. Jarrett Allen had 18 points and 10 rebounds in the loss for the Cleveland Cavaliers, who are now 0-2 on their 5-game West Coast road trip. So it's only going to get worse from there. And the sad part is that last season, the Cavaliers actually swept the Denver Nuggets. Oh, how the tables have turned, sports fans nationwide. So, sports fans, we've come to the end of this video as I have to get ready for the TNT doubleheader tonight, we have the Miami Heat taking on the Houston Rockets, and in the later game, the Sixers taking on the Portland Trail Blazers. So I got to get ready to drop this video and get ready for those games tonight. So I thank you very much for tuning in. If you've come this far into the video, make sure to commit to the channel. Make sure you subscribe, press the bell icon so you get the notification for the next upcoming future video. Until next time, sports fans nationwide, Lex Anderson representing Laker Nation every day 24/7, signing out.